Meni je gost danas ambasador Indije, gđa Narinder Čohan. A znate koji je povod? Zato što je ova godina određena za godinu joge. I just explained, Your Excellency, that you are my guest and that this year, in fact, is the year of yoga. How came that to you? Tell me.
Well, this is 21 June is when the entire world
kada ceo svet obeležava Međunarodni dan joge i to je zbog rezolucije Ujedinjenih nacija gde je premijer Modi to objavio. Let me show you that, okay? Da vidimo gospodina Modija koji to upravo govori u Ujedinjenim nacijama.
हम एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस को आरंभ करने की दिशा में कार्य करें।
Pitam ambasadorku da li ona upražnjava jogu. Do you have everyday yoga sessions? Please tell me.
Yes, I practice yoga every day.
Da, svakoga dana, svako jutro.
Yes, every morning I do yogic asanas. This is very important if I have to balance the mind.
Kada moram da uravnotežim, da napravim ravnotežu između mozga i tela i to je jako važno za moj posao. Do you think that you can manage your anger, for example? Da li možete da upravljate, na primjer, svojim besom?
Yes, absolutely.
Mogu.
Absolutely, you can manage your anger because a lot of these asanas also promote tranquility.
Zato što sve ono što radim, to u stvari vas dovodi u neku situaciju mirnoće. Is it easy? Da li je to lako?
In fact, we have, the yoga experts of India have brought out what is known as the common yoga protocol.
Mi imamo faktički protokol kako se primenjuje joga.
And this is what we have circulated the world over.
I u celom svetu mi u stvari dajemo ovu knjižicu da bi ljudi znali kako mogu da primenjuju jogu.
Because the International Day of Yoga is to not only
Međunarodni dan 21. juni,
by the yoga practitioners.
To nije samo joga za oni koji drže časove joge,
but also to create world awareness about the benefits of yoga.
Da bi u stvari taj dan je takav da treba da objasni ljudima koliko je joga važna uopšte za način življenja.
Yes, and these asanas which have been prescribed in the yoga protocol, they are relatively very easy and
I to je vrlo lako da se
with a little
primeni.
bit of practice.
I samo ako malo vežbate. In fact, when I was in India, kada sam ja bila u Indiji, ja sam u stvari i upoznala novoga ministra joge, a on je tada bio ministar turizma. I just met, in fact, the today yoga minister. When I was there, he was a minister for tourism. I want to show you when I met him, you know, when I was on this Buddha way. Let's see it. Da vidimo. But you respect the other religion?
Definitely, yeah. I got my, what you call, I accept this religion. I obey this religion.
India is a country of many religions. Ima puno religija u Indiji. And it's very, very difficult to maintain a balance. I teško je držati te balanse. Yoga is helping. Da li yoga tu pomaže?
Yes, yoga in fact comes from the ancient Indian tradition.
Dolazi iz stare indijske tradicije. Pre religije.
Therefore, the yoga, it is something which is applicable across countries,
može da se primeni bez obzira na religije, rase, zemlje. 170 countries are included, 170 zemalja je uključeno, and Serbia too.
Yes, in fact, 193 countries, they adopted.
193,
3 countries of the United
183.
Nations adopted this resolution by consensus.
U Ujedinjenim nacijama je to i prihvaćeno kao dan.
And out of which 177 countries co-sponsored this resolution.
A 177 zemalja sponzoriše ovaj veliki događaj.
Serbia, our historical partner, was one of them.
Srbija je naš dugogodišnji istorijski partner, je to podržala i prihvatila.
And in recognition of which our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, wrote a very warm letter of thanks to Prime Minister, Mr. Vučić.
I gospodin Vučić je dobio pismo od premijera, gospodina Modija, premijera Indije. You have been telling me so many things about application of yoga in medicine. Kad smo se sreli, vi ste mi pričali jako mnogo o jogi u medicini, called Ayurveda and everything. I hoću da pokažem, gospođi ambasadorki, zapravo susret moj sa jednim lekarem koji je primjenjivao Ayurvedu. And I met one of those doctors. In fact, I was traveling all over, toliko sam puno puta već ne znam gde sam ga srela, and I think it was in Chennai, u Chennaju, nekadašnjem Madrasu. Let's see it. Thank you. How you detect a disease? How do you know that somebody is sick?
A disease is, first basic calculation is based on the symptoms they present. Second thing, we are asking to find out what is the subjective symptoms. So it is a feeling of the patient, experience of the patient, which we depend more to understand what is going wrong inside. Mind is resisting, even an ordinary cold will not be cured. Mind is resisting. It's very difficult to cure even fever, cold and all in spite of medicine. Because mind is stronger, body is nothing compared to mind. Cancer, kind of a degenerative disease, causative factors, 50% lies in the mind. A deviated or a disorder of mind, which is not at all relaxed, contributes very strongly to the degenerative changes in the body. So unless this strong plane is normalized, any change in the body is temporary. Whatever treatment you are giving, it is temporary. See, the mind is still not defined. What exactly is mind? Without knowing what is mind, we talk about its functions, its disorders, diseases, solutions. Everything is half, 50%, half-baked. So we have a different understanding of mind.
Pitam ambasadorku, da li ona ide kod lekara? Do you go to a doctor?
Only if it is very essential. Otherwise, I try to
Samo kad je
manage.
bitno. Inače to sama sredi. How?
Well, there are many things, for instance, headache.
Kad imam, na primjer, glavobolju.
How to manage headache.
Kako?
Yes, because in yoga you have Kapalbharti, you have pranayam. How to manage
Vi
the
tačno
intake
znate
and exhalation.
kako ćete da uklonite glavobolju. Postoje određeni pokreti.
And all that is here in the common yoga
I
protocol.
sve je u tom manualu, jel tako, u jednom priručniku za
Yes.
jogu.
And this is what we have circulated to everyone, to all the yoga schools in Serbia,
I to smo poslali svim joga školama u
to all the
Srbiji
cultural centers, to
i
all the
svim kulturnim
municipalities,
centrima,
urging
svim
everyone to
opštinama,
mobilize people
da ih mobilišemo da počnu da primenjuju
to
jogu.
hold yoga sessions, training sessions for the finale on June 21 at 7 a.m.
Da bi bili spremni da to sve demonstriraju na jednom događaju 21. juna.
That
In
will
fact,
begin-
you are having a press conference
Yes.
on the 11th
Yes.
in the Indian house, right?
At
It
India
is,
House.
yes, it was ex-residence.
Yes, of Mr. Nikola Pasic,
Yes,
the first
exactly.
Prime Minister
Yes.
of Serbia,
So on the 11th.
on the 11th.
Tell me one thing. Do you think that everybody has to pay attention to the signs of the body? Da li mislite da treba obraćati pažnju na svaku promenu u organizmu, na sve ono što vam organizam javlja?
That is very important
To je
because
jako
this is what
važno.
yoga is all
I to je
about,
yoga.
to bring about a harmony of the mind with the body.
Da se dovede u balans, u ravnotežu sa telom. Okay, I'll try to practice. Pokušat ću ja da to primenjujem.
Let's practice together.
Let's practice together. Hvala vam puno. Thank you very much for coming to the studio and thank you for all your advices.
Thank you.